Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. You look at the Warriors.
A 5-game series is a sprint. Even for the higher seeds, it feels like a must-win. Because if you don't, you lose home court advantage and have to win 3 of the next 4.
Here's Curry. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by Turner. And here's White. Pass to Curry. Shoots over SGA. Misses off the left iron. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Soft touch off the glass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
White on the wing. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Over Dort. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Lou Dort picks one up.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And he's good on the second. Just over a minute and a half in. Right side, SGA. Screen by Holmgren. From the line, he hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Back to White. With the drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Turner for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And it's SGA missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's White. There's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
White with the steal. Ooh, poked away. Will it go? It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Now here's White. Pass to Houston. The 3 from Curry. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
SGA drives in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
It's stolen by SGA. Outside for Dort. Gordon on the wing. SGA surveying the D. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Houston. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. To the inside. Walsh.
An absolute absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Up top, SGA. 9 points in the game. Dort's shot is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Left side White. Outside Curry. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Turner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oklahoma City on D, trailing by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. The kick out, Curry. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
White on the wing. And here's Curry for 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 10.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Fouling Gordon won't necessarily stop him from scoring. He's not afraid to get physical with opponents.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Curry looking it over. Gets it off. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? It's too easy.
From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Oklahoma City foul. Number 11. First personal foul. First team foul.
Driving in. Outside Pajemski. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket. the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. Here's Boozer. Fader on the way.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's Quickly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Pajemski. There's a screen. Over James. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. That ties it up. Give him 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Quickly. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Boozer. Fades back. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Quickly, right side. Outside Pajemski. Here he goes. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Boozer. Here's James on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Pajemski. Offline with a 3. Here's Boozer. Into the lane. Tipped. To the paint. Pass to Fernando. Outside, Williams. The ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Golden State ball.
Now Quickly. Outside Pajemski. Back to Quickly. Pass to Fernando. Quickly outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with it. Picked up by James. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Caruso outside. Pass to Wilson. From 15 feet away. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Good on both.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Quickly, left side. Here's Podziemski. And the 3 off target.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Boozer misses. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Podziemski. Back to Quickly. Pass to Podziemski. Counted from distance. Podziemski's got 8 here in this quarter.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Boozer. Rebounded by Green.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Quickly with the ball. To the middle. It's stolen by James. Inside. And that one's good. Wilson. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Outside Podziemski. Puts up a 3. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Coach, no doubt, wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The Warriors trailing. And here's White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
White with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Curry for 3. Good work defensively by Gordon. Gordon. It's good on the putback.
And the athleticism of Gordon helps on the offensive glass. I just love when he goes after second chance scoring opportunities like that.
White drives in. And here's Curry for 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 10 feet away. Taking it inside, SGA.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Back to White. From outside the arc. Curry's shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
White with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the Warriors miss again.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
To the paint. White with a steal. To the inside. The kick out. Curry. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Lets it go from 14. Offensive board.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Walsh. The kick out, Curry. This one for 3. Curry with another miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
SGA from distance.
3 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's White. Going inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire on his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
The shot's good from SGA.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Right side White. Outside Curry. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Lou Dort picks one up.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the strike.
And so Turner nails them both. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Boozer. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Now here's White. Give him 8. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Wilson grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
From the stripe. The Warriors pull it in.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Walsh can't get it to go.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Boozer. Shoots over Turner. And no good, trying to use the glass. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
The three from Curry. James with the rebound.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Boozer misses.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
Tougher than he looks. He is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Boozer. Over Green. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder leading by 8. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Wilson. Nice move. Here's Boozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Quickly drives in. From the arc. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Number 11. Second personal foul. First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Banked it in off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Wilson. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Thunder leading by 10. Right wing. There's the steal. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the Warriors with possession.
Thunder foul. Number 11. Third personal foul. Second team
And
foul.
we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A different look for Oklahoma City. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Just 2 to shoot. Pajemski. And book it, Fernando.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Green. On the wing quickly. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 6. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And the Warriors make some changes. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Curry splashing one down from 3.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And they go to the intentional foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Golden State on D. It's a 5-point game. They set a pick to the paint. Here's Boozer. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. SGA's got 9 points now in the second half. Outside Curry. Here's White. Curry outside. From downtown. Yes, sir, with the 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
White drives in. Curry outside. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Oh, stolen by Turner. To tie it up. Buries it from outside.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Outside Dort. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Curry. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Driving to the basket. Jams it home!
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And there's the screen. White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Turner with a rebound. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Now White. Now Turner. Here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough on the miss. second one. And that gives him a lead.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Now Curry. White looking it over. Outside Curry. The free ball is down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Now SGA. 18 feet out. Oh, the shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals.